The words you speak, whether aloud or in your mind, aren't just sounds. They carry a vibration, and over time, that vibration shapes your energy and your entire reality. That's why words aren't ordinary, they're spells. Every word you speak, to yourself or to others, sends a signal into the universe, shaping the energy that returns to you. The only problem? Most people speak without realizing this power. They cast spells unconsciously, shaping their lives by default instead of by design. But once you become aware of that power, everything changes. You stop living on autopilot and start shaping your reality with intention. And the best part? Tapping into that power is simpler than you think. You only need 5 powerful techniques, each one designed to help you turn your words into spells that transform your life. Let's explore them. 1. Speak in alignment with your desires, using the magic words, I am and now. I am and now are 2 of the most powerful words you can speak. Used consciously, they have the ability to quickly reshape your reality. When you say things like, I'm tired, I'm unlucky, or I can't, you're casting unconscious spells, reinforcing the very circumstances you want to change. Instead, choose language that aligns with the reality you want to experience. Say, I'm finding my energy again, right now. Say, I am attracting peace and clarity right now. When you combine I am with now, you activate the present moment and signal to your subconscious that change is already happening. It's a powerful combination, one that begins shaping the energetic blueprint of the life you're creating. 2. Turn repetition into ritual. Let your words sink into the subconscious. Saying something once has power, but saying it with intention, again and again, turns it into a spell that begins to rewire your mind. That's the magic of ritual. Repetition with presence creates new patterns in your subconscious, and your subconscious doesn't resist repetition, it responds to it. Creating a simple ritual helps anchor this process. For example, you can make it a habit to speak your affirmations aloud or write them down each morning or before bed. Because when affirmations become a ritual, they stop being just words you say and start becoming truths you live. 3. Bless instead of complain. Each time you complain, you reinforce what you don't want. But when you bless something, your health, your finances, your relationships, you breathe energy into their growth. Even in hardship, find one thing to bless, a small comfort, a moment of peace. This is the silent spell of gratitude, and it multiplies what you focus on. For instance, instead of saying, this job drains me, say, this job is teaching me strength and preparing me for something better. Instead of, I never have enough money, say, I bless the flow of wealth into my life in all forms. Blessings shift your energy, and that shift changes everything. What you honor expands. 4. Use the power of naming. In ancient traditions, to name something was to hold power over it. Name your fears, not to strengthen them, but to shrink their shadow. Name your dreams, not as distant hopes, but as inevitable truths. Name your emotions, not to judge, but to meet them with compassion. To name is to know. To know is to transform. For instance, when you catch yourself holding back joy, declare, this is guilt for feeling good. But joy is not a crime. I receive it fully. When envisioning your future, speak it aloud. This is my dream, to teach, to heal, to create. And every step I take now is part of that path. When you're tempted to stay small, name it. This is fear of being seen, but my voice has a place in this world. 5. Speak to yourself like a mystic would. Of all the points we've explored so far, this one matters most. So listen closely. Your inner dialogue is the most frequent spell you cast. Speak to yourself with reverence, as if addressing a sacred soul, because you are. Don't use your own voice as a weapon. Use it as a healing balm. Use phrases like, I am learning. I forgive myself. I trust the unfolding. For instance, after making a mistake, instead of, I always mess things up, say, I am learning. I'm allowed to grow. When feeling overwhelmed, say, I trust myself to handle this one step at a time. Begin your day by softly declaring, I am worthy, I am enough, I am becoming. Your soul hears everything. Make sure your language is laced with love. When you become conscious of your words and start using them as spells, you begin to reprogram the hidden beliefs that have been shaping your life without your awareness. Negative self-talk, inherited fears, limiting stories, they start to lose their grip. Because the moment you speak with intention, you interrupt the old patterns running in the background. You plant new beliefs. You give your subconscious mind new instructions. And over time, it begins to believe you. As your inner world shifts, your outer reality follows. Because what's within is always reflected without. Your relationships improve, opportunities show up. You begin to attract what aligns with your truest self. This is the quiet power of conscious language. It doesn't just change how you speak. It changes who you become. And through that, it changes everything.